The second set will be played on Akilon Wastes. Spawning up in the top left-hand position as the Red Terran from Kespa Team 8. His name is Ty, and he needs to avenge his fallen Terran comrade Kier.
His opponent spawning on the bottom right side of the map as the Blue Zerg. Already having one kill for SK Telecom team. First, his name is S2.
Actually, kind of wondering why the team colors aren't switched around here.
I don't know, but let's get Bunky.
Bunky. Someone please make that into a GIF and just call it Bunky molesting some poor child.
Well, that's gonna be like Bunky molesting some poor child number 2,544.
It's true, man. Bunky doesn't care. He'll just go up to anyone in the crowd and start messing with them.
I think the best days were when some other teams out there try to create the mascots on their own. For example, that one mascot from KT Roaster that didn't last long, or One Star who was in Pro League for one season, and they just battle out against each other on the stage.
I don't remember the KT Roaster mascot exactly. I remember they did
It was like one. A penguinish one that they had back in 2006.
I'm gonna have to look up an image.
They have multiple ones actually.
I do remember the CJ one though. CJ one.
The one that Doa always talks about.
That's the 1-star one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So CJ, they have a 1-star mascot, I guess.
I was a good friends with him actually.
Yeah.
Always noticed them when I was in the studio back in the summer. He doesn't bite. Unlike what Doa says, he doesn't bite. He's a really nice person.
I don't know about Bunky, man.
Bunky, let's just say Bunky likes to have fun with the audience.
If that's what you want to call it, then more power
Let's
to you.
put it the nice way.
All right, well, it looks like we have a hatchery first opening from our Zerg player here, following it up, of course, with the pool. Very standard stuff, but we did see a gas first opening build from Kira actually here, so that's something interesting to note.
You mean Ty?
I'm sorry, Ty, yeah. And he's getting a factory immediately after that.
This is just saying, well, my opponent's not going to drone scout. I'm just going to... I don't care if he sees it with the Overlord, because it's going to be a little bit late if he sees this one. So let's see what Ty's going to do. Is he going to go for the Winter Mine drops, or much stronger, the one that we've been seeing in TvZ a lot lately, the Hellbat drops?
I hope we see Hellbat drops, because I got to say, quite frankly, they're cool to watch. They're very interesting. They're very, like, tense as well. This Overlord may be able to get that crucial scouting information that's needed here. That Marine, it looks like it will probably scare away that Overlord, at least for now, though.
This is really crucial for S2. He needs to get some hits and then try to go in, trying to see if he can see something, but he's not expecting it right now. He does see the double supply depot at the natural, so he knows that his opponent is trying to hide something inside the main base.
That's going to definitely tip him off that something is amiss on the map here. And sending a Zergling out to try to do some damage here and maybe get a little scouting information. Take out that scouting SCV if possible. And look at this. We have 2 Hellions on the way here with a starport follow-up from Ty.
We didn't see an armory just yet. So
no
it's
armory.
Not going to be a Hellbat drop. Instead, this might be timing before... This might be, you know, just a regular Banshee play, but we don't see any tech lab being added on, so that's not it either. So
I guess it's
just
just
to see what he's going to do. He might just go for the Hellion drops before the Hellbats.
He could try to just say, hey, listen, this is going to be so, like, out of the ordinary and so fast that you won't be able to deal with it. And nice queen block there, by the way, from S2, but he is stacking up a few too many of these drones here, and he does manage to lose 3. Nice opening, or I guess a little victory there from Ty. Getting those 3 there is going to force much more drones out, but look at this at the same time. A Zergling gets into the main base for absolutely no reason. Why did Ty let that in, man? He sees everything now. He knows there's something in a medevac coming for his base right now. Bunky laughing, saying, Ty, you made a big mistake here.
Well, let's see how S2 deals with it, because now he knows that the Hellbat, not the Hellbat drop, but the Hellion drop is out on the way. He doesn't have that much static defense at the natural, but he does have the queen. He's going to run the drones away.
He's got to run those drones away. He does not want them to get stacked up there. That can be very, very bad if he lets that happen there. Hellion's doing a good amount of damage right now, really
Oh, those drones are inside the main base. The queens are off the creep.
All right, the queens get off the creep. They join that third queen. There's also a spine crawler there. So.
Oh, this is really smart. Trying to draw those drones after the natural. Nice reaction timing from S2.
S2 doing a good job. We need to see that creep connection between the main and natural, though. That's going to ensure that we don't see any type of Hellion harassment come in the future. S2 did a good job defending against that, though.
Yeah,
we didn't really lose too much.
That was only the first blow, because now we have the Hellbats coming out.
We got the upgraded version of the Hellions essentially coming in here momentarily. 2 Hellbats in production right now from our Terran player. He's also grabbing another medevac, so maybe we'll see even more drops here. The Hellions getting dropped once again, and this time Queen and Zergling are pretty prepared.
Yeah, but what he really wants to do right now is get those Hellions out of there and make sure the medevac does not get sniped off, because what he wants to do is drop the Hellions into natural, about 3 or 4 Hellions, put those drones inside the main base, and that's when you go for the Hellbat drops inside the main base.
So overall, we've had 12 workers killed from S2, or sorry, from Ty. He's done a pretty good job at killing off a few of those here and there and really forcing S2 on the defensive. But his economy was delayed pretty heavily in order to make this build work.
Yeah, but he should be feeling safe right now, because like we always say, Terran players, they want to make sure that the Zerg player does not get aggressive earlier in the game. So Ty exactly knows the composition that S2 is going for. No wishes, which is going to be the regular Zerglings, but
almost 6 surround there. That could have been the sickest surround ever. But actually, the Zerglings are going to be able to kill off most of these Hellions anyway here.
But there's a Hellbat drop going inside the main base.
There's a queen and there's a spine crawler there. But the drones, oh no, he does not want to stack those up there. That's going to be very, very hard to deal with. And oh no!
My God!
The Hellbats.
Almost.
So the 2 queens here will eventually be able to take out that medevac. The Hellbats roasting a few of those drones there, and just constant Hellbat drops here, making this a really kind of difficult situation for S2 to defend. But loses more drones there, but you know, he only lost a total of, I think, like 7 there.
But remember, a lot of those drones are in the red. That's the reason why he didn't lose that many drones. You know, they were always scratching the drones, but never killing them. Behind this, Ty is getting a third. But S2, he needs to drop once again, because now all those drones inside the main base, they're yellow and red.
Now, if he can get a few more good shots with the Hellbats, he's going to be able to secure a pretty solid lead here.
Here we go.
The Hellbats moving in, but the Zerglings already preparing to deal with this attack here. And you know what? That Roach Warren that you were talking about that Zergs get a lot, you know what? I think in this situation, that'd be good. The Queens, will they? Yes, they do snipe off one of those medevacs, and they get 2 Hellbats for free here.
Actually, only 1 Hellbat, because he lifted up into the other medevac. Okay. Yeah, that was a really smart maneuver by Ty at the last second. I just have to double confirm. But yeah, just abusing the cliff right now. And those drones could get roasted by Ty. He's doing a nice job with the micro, trying to save those Hellbats. But the problem is he never got a money shot on those drones. Well, this might change everything.
Getting a lot of drone kills there. Does manage to roast a few more there, up to 25 kills so far. The things to note, though, the Terran, he's currently getting his 1-1. Zerg is getting the centrifugal hooks upgrade. I don't even think we have any evolution chambers out yet for our Zerg player.
There was 1 evolution chamber at the natural, if I recall correctly. If not, that was a Bailing Nest, one of those 2.
No upgrades in sight, though, here.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. He's going to go for the bust. Alright, so let's see how well this bust is. Remember, the Hellbats are already out, but the Zerglings are surrounding from the back.
Alright, the Banelings moving in here, trying to get a few connections, but look at the amazing splits from Ty here. He's done a very good job at that. And the Zerglings get into the main base, though, so this could equalize out a lot of the damage that has been done to each player's economy. The SCV is attacking these units here, and it looks like the Zerglings are going to be forced back. They won't end up doing a huge amount of damage here. S2 still pretty even in supply, though.
He is even in supply, but this puts him in a bad position, because he's still making Zerglings. He's going to try to end the game as soon as possible. He's only sitting on 41 drones. He's not joining up behind us. This opponent already has 49 SCVs and a 3rd base, and all he's making right now is Zerglings.
I also want to point out the upgrade situation here. We're going to have 1-1 done pretty soon here for Ty, but you know, we don't have 1-1 in sight for
But the
S2,
speed
but
for Baneling is done.
it may not matter. The Banelings are rolling in here. They're going to connect with that bunker and take it out. The Zerglings moving into the mineral line as well.
But that's not that many Zerglings, and the Hellbats are still alive and well.
Yeah, the Hellbats doing their job here, being very tanky, killing a lot of units. Essentially, the Hellbats, man, they pretty much hard counter those Zerglings, man. And S2 definitely not looking as solid as he was in the previous game here. We're seeing that second evolution chamber go down now. +1 armor on the way, which is desperately needed in this situation because he's very behind on upgrades. And we have a Zergling run by, but the supply depot does lift up there. And you know what? Ty is looking pretty solid, man.
Yeah, Ty didn't suffer any economic damage from those Zergling run-bys. S2 right now, he just droned up 10 drones, and he's still behind. He's still behind Terran's SCB count when it comes to the drone count. So now Ty has this huge timing window where he could just macro up, push out, and S2, he's not going to have anything.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he'll have like a few Zerglings here, but he's trying to get his Spire Tech, he's trying to get his upgrades right now. He needs the drone up more. Just things are not looking quite good for him at this point. And we already have the 2-2 on the way for Ty. He's going to get into a very solid upgrade position at this point. That drop is going to be scouted, though. Yeah,
I really like the aggressive play by Ty, saying that, well, S2, he played Cure played a little bit more regular Terran versus Zerg style, and it didn't work out well. So this time around, I'm going to be aggressive and see what I can do with it. And it just worked out perfectly.
The biggest difference is the utilization of Hellbats for for the drop damage instead of just trying to drop Widow Mines and Bio, because all you need to do is plant a few Zerglings and Banelings at each base, and you're fine.
Yeah, that's why Hellbats are so strong earlier in the game, and that always forces the Zerg players to get the Roach Warren down. S2 pretty much cut that from his mind, saying, well, he's not going to go for the Hellbat drop. It's just a regular Hellion play, and that actually bit him on the butt.
Yeah. And it looks like this Hellbat drop going to go into the third base here. Let's see if we can get a lot of drones, sniping off a few of them here and there. And now the drones running away, realizing what's going on. But, I mean, these Hellbats so resilient in this situation. The Mutas will eventually be able to clean this up, though.
Even the Banelings cannot touch that Hellbat at the last second. But look at this, denying the creep once again, and going for those Zerglings on top of the ramp. Yeah. Because why not?
No, why not? I mean, if you look at things right now, Ty, he's at 153 supply to 118. That's a pretty big difference, guys.
Yeah, but it seems like S2 wanted to trap Ty inside the third area, but couldn't do so because he doesn't have the army. And look at this, Ty, he's moving out with only half of his army, and it's actually matching against what S2 has right now. So if he brings his entire army, then he could actually win the game easily, as long as he splits.
All right, we have a big drop, Doom drop coming into the the main base here, in between main and natural. At the same time, we have the upgrade for the oh, okay, looks like the drop did not go in the main. He's just trying to apply a lot of pressure here. We do have the upgrade for the Widow Mines, the Burrow Faster on the way. +2 armor just about to complete here as well. +2 attack already has completed here. And Zerg player, as far as upgrades go, he's focusing on that +1 air attack, and he's getting that +2 carapace.
+3 also out in the way, but Ty seems like he wants to attack into this position. Widow Mine does not get burrowed.
Actually, pretty solid Zerglings surround here. There are a lot of units that go down, but he is forced to move back to those Mutas once the Zerglings and Banelings die here. And here comes that almost large Doom
this
drop.
This is not going to be good for Ty.
S2 already prepared, man. He has his Zerglings just ready there. You know, don't try to drop this guy with normal bio, it won't work, but if you can kind of damage him early on, then later in the game you can take big squadrons of units and start sniping off bases. It's exactly what Ty's doing in this situation.
You know, S2, he suffered a lot of economic damage, but he's still doing a nice job trying to defend against all these Widow Mine/bio drops inside the main base, so I still have to commend him for being able to defend against such attacks.
Definitely, and you know what? He is starting to catch up in supplies slowly here. He's still very far behind, guys. Don't get me wrong, but but if we look at the creep spread, it's not bad. He's got a good amount of units. He's starting to slowly catch up in upgrades. He's still a little bit behind there, though.
The two key things are, one, can he actually defend against Ty's main army, and two, where is the fourth base?
The fourth base is what he needs right now. He didn't get it in the top right-hand position. He didn't get it towards the left of his main as well. So he's going to have to essentially rely on solid unit engagements here, but it's not going to work on that edge of the creep right there. He needs that creep.
That's just a fake right now because there's a double medevac drop going towards the grave clock position. There are spore crawlers over there, but he's going to need more than that to defend against the double medevac drops.
Looks like a little bit of miss-microing here from S2, letting some of those units die, but actually may not be the biggest deal right now. The mutas did get some damage done, but the problem is, alright, S2 moving forward with a lot of his army. He does kill off a lot of units here, but it's still kind of a stalemate. The biggest issue is that at S2's third base, Ty is completely killing off everything. He has killed up to 43 workers this game and being incredibly cost efficient with his army here.
Like I said, a Zerg player, if they start showing the gap to the Terran player one by one, the drones get taken out, and when it comes to main engagements, he's going to win every single one of them.
The Banelings do connect with a lot of those Widow Mines there, but the biggest problem is that his main army is completely alive still, forcing a cancel on that expansion. Very nice moves from Ty here, and he is just really taking a hold in this game.
Yeah, and Ty doesn't even need to push up at this point because he's so far ahead. The forward command center is done. He could take it right now, but it seems like he's going to press forward for the attack.
This could be it. The Banelings and the mutas are all that's really left for S2 here. The Widow Mines, if they connect, they'll be able to do a good amount of damage, prevent those Banelings from really getting anything done here. The muta count, you know, it's not bad right now. He's up to 16 mutas, but the problem is, you know, you have all those Widow Mines, you have a lot of Marines that are heavily upgraded at this point, and you have a pretty large medevac count as well.
Yeah, having a lot of units is good, but you need the supporting army, like the Zerglings and the Banelings, and those are all suiciding right now. Plus 3 attack is already done, plus 3 armor on its way, and S2 can't catch up in the upgrades, he can't catch up in the army, he can't catch up in the economy. What does that mean?
Oh, it means you lose. That's what it means.
Basically, at this point, Ty is moving forward, and as time goes on, Ty takes the advantage, and now he's going to tie it up 1-1 against SK Telecom T1.
That's what it's going to be looking like here. This is the last stand for our Zerg player. Even if Ty dies to this, it won't matter, and he doesn't even die to it. GG called out. S2 just couldn't deal with the Hellbats.
Yeah, the Hellbats actually did a lot. He did a nice job only losing 7 drones to those double Hellbats, but the one particular drop at the last second did a lot, and also you have to count the fact that S2 went for the Zergling Baneling bust, and it didn't work out. That was really huge because he could have droned up 20 drones right there.
He could have.
His opponent could have stayed inside the main base, and S2 could have defended with only queens and spine crawlers.
And on top of that, he didn't get his double upgrades earlier in the game. His upgrades were